I say thank you. Oh, I'll say it again. We're really flattered to be here. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Say it again because I mean it. Before we go any further, we have to have a great round of recognition for one of my favorite bands that exist right now in the world, and I'm so glad that they do. It's Kyle Eldridge and his boys. Let's give it up big time for Kyle Eldridge, one of the most fantastic guitar players I've ever seen. A good friend and a remarkable player. Thanks, Kyle. All right, and then back here behind me, you see him playing drums. He's also a great all-around musician. His band, Jonathan Jeter and the Revelators, have been getting airplay on the Americana stations for the last 15 years, still going. So sometimes we might pull over to a truck stop in Central Texas or Missouri or somewhere, and some radio DJ will come up to us and say, "Hey, Jonathan Jeter, hey, why are you hanging around with these guys?" Well, what happened at a desk clerk at a hotel in Connecticut the other day. But anyway, he's a great all-around player. He's a great singer-songwriter. He's a great lead guitar player. He's a professional studio engineer as well as a producer from enchanting Greenville, Texas. Let's hear it for Jonathan Jeter on the drums. And we're trying to keep the show nice and concise, so that's all the time for any more introductions I have. This guy over here has been with me for 35 long years. And in that whole time, only 3 fistfights so far. We both lost, in case you're wondering. But anyway, he's America's foremost truck stop knick-knack shopper. He's the guy in the band most likely to walk to Walmart to go buy a container for his container. He's a former linebacker for the Fighting Deer, Deer Park High School, Deer Park, Texas. And don't laugh, those Fighting Deer, they're mean. They're all like, I'm a deer, I'm a fighting deer.
Excuse me, Jim, that's not how they get you. They get you with the hoof. They hoof you, they get you with the hoof.
What was that sound effect you just did?
This is the sound of blood coming out of my neck.
Oh, blood. Anyway, he's the Michael Landon of the rockabilly world. Mr. Excitement himself with a big mouth pass. Let's have a warm Dayton welcome for Nature Boy Jimbo.
Man, I'm so lucky to be here right now. Thank you so much. But we're forgetting to talk about my best friend in the world, Mr. Jim Heath. That's right. But you may know him as the Reverend Horton Heath.
Oh, thank you. That's my favorite part of the show. But Jimbo, you said I'm your best friend in the whole world?
35 years now. Now bring it on in.
Don't clap, it's all staged. All right, this is the portion of the show where I obviously talk a lot, but I'm still going. I've got to tell you a little story. The first 3 years of this band, I had a different bass player before Jimbo. We were based out of Dallas, and we drove down to Houston to go play a gig. And I can kind of remember, a lot of them I forgot, but we went down to Houston, we played an Irish pub. But it was a pretty good show from what I remember. Pretty good sized room, pretty well attended, energetic crowd, and we played the show. It was fun. And then when the show was over, the house lights came up and most of the people left. Some people were still there, and I was up on stage wrapping my cables. Well, some guy was up on stage talking to my bass player, and they were talking about bass, and I don't care about that, so I wasn't paying attention. But at one point, my bass player asked the guy, said, "Hey, try out my bass and see how you like it." And the guy got the bass and started playing a pattern I immediately recognized as being a song called 20 Flight Rock by Eddie Cochran, which is one of the most famous rockabilly songs ever for us rockabilly people. And I thought to myself, I need to get this guy's phone number. So a little bit after that, I snuck over and got his phone number. 6 months later, Jimbo Wallace was in the band. So we're going to play another one off of our newest album, Roots of the REV Volume 1. It's a song called 20 Flight Rock by Eddie Cochran. But look out on this one, be careful here. Jimbo is going to sing this one.
But she lives on the 20th floor of town. The elevator's broken down, so I'm walking like I'm like, oh, like I'm like, oh. Cause you feel my from the drag, and you know I'm really sad. I'm too tired of well, she called me up on the telephone, said, "Come over, honey, I'm all alone." I said, "Baby, you're mighty sweet, but I'm in bed with the aching feet." This went on for but I couldn't stay away, so I'm walking like I'm like, oh, like some shit, like I'm like, oh. You know I'm for the drag, you need to go, I'm ready to tag. I'm too tired of walk, what's my man? Well, the center should all go for repairs. Good sticks down using the stairs. Hope to hurry before it's too late. I love my baby too much to wait. All this time it was dragging me down. I find my corpse draped over a rail. So I walked in like, oh, like 5, 6, 7.